All right, we're going to get start this meeting at time is 3:02. This is a Police and Fire Committee meeting being held today, February 23rd at 3 o'clock, and we're actually starting at 3:02. We'll do the call to order. Trustee Denton. Trustee Muhammad.
Aye.
And Trustee Pearson, and I'm here. I'll do the Pledge of Allegiance, and then we'll do a quick prayer. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Heavenly Father, we come to you today in prayer to give you the to give you the thanks for the grace and glory you've given us. Thanks for the safe passage to here. Let this meeting be in accordance to what you ordained for this village, and let us be of one accord. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen. Okay. No, I did roll call. That was a little out of order, but who do we have from the police? We got Officer Mahan. We're going to do this a little out of order. We're going to do the police first so that we can get you out of here. And what we have is promotion of an officer to sergeant.
Yes, sir.
And if you want to come up and explain what that's about so we can talk about it, or you guys can ask any questions that you want to have after he explains.
All right, the Dalton Police Department currently has 7 sergeants, or I'm sorry, 7 supervisors. We have 5 sergeants and 2 lieutenants currently. We need 6 supervisors to cover the 3 shifts. We also have a patrol commander and administrator. I handle the detective and administrative commander positions. So what we're looking for is 1 promotion to sergeant to cover one of our daily shifts.
Is this officer, is he coming up from an officer, or is he currently a detective?
He's currently a detective.
Okay.
That we would be promoting. He's next on our list. It'd be Officer Harris.
And is there a difference in the salary?
Different than salaries, I'm not 100% sure. I think it's about $8,000. We did talk to finance, treasurer Yvonne Redmond, and she said that we do have the money for the promotion.
And my next question is you said that's going to give you 6 sergeants?
That will give us 6 sergeants.
And is that 2 per shift?
That'll be 2 per shift.
Okay. I have no questions. I don't know if you guys have any.
No, so what we'll do is just bring this to the regular board meeting to vote on it.
Yes.
I'm good for it as long as it's within the budget.
Okay. And you said you talked to Yvonne about the budget, and she said there's money.
Yeah,
in there.
the deputy chief informed me that they spoke with Yvonne about the budget, and
All right.
it's doable now.
All right, we have a consensus. That's all we need.
Thank you.
Oh, what was the name of the
Officer Harris.
Detective Harris?
His first name. First name.
Marlon.
M-A-R-L-O-N. Thank you.
How long has he been with the department? Just
Well, about 10 years.
okay.
I think he's in his 11th year.
All right, thank you. Okay, the next item on the agenda is fire, and who's gonna handle that? Is that gonna be you, Jeremy?
Fire engine?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, come on up and explain to us. You you guys want to purchase a new engine, and you want to get a motor put in one.
Yes.
Okay.
Explain all that. This is just an option.
The floor is all yours.
Turn it away front way.
Good afternoon, Trustee.
predecessor probably turned it off.
Yes, he probably did.
Good afternoon, trustees. So basically, I gave you one option out of three, and I could explain two other options for you while I'm here, but basically, since the last time we were talking about the fire engine, I had to come up with different opportunities and revenues to get us a new fire engine, so they won't do anything without a down payment, and so basically there's three options with down payments, this one being $98,400. And what this will give us a new demo fire engine that's ready to go right now, along with equipment to put on the fire engine and to replace some old existing extrication equipment that we have that's well outdated. So the fire engine itself is $350,000, and what we're getting with that, we're actually getting the fire engine for $320,000. He's repairing 1447, which is the engine with the blown motor, and that's $30,000 worth of repair, and that the total is coming at $350,000, which is a very good deal for a brand new fire engine and replacing a motor that we have to come up with anyway.
We only got this one.
Yeah, it's all included in that price.
In the 490?
Yeah, so there's another option that we can do without equipment, and that's just for $350,000, and then your down payment would be $70,000.
That's without equipment.
That's with no equipment at all. So you would basically get a new fire engine with nothing on it.
Okay. Well, this is what I want to do with the equipment, so.
Yeah, we're better off doing the equipment this way because nobody will finance equipment. So if we got a fire engine now and we try to get equipment afterward, nobody's going to finance it. They would just charge you for the equipment, and we'd have to pay the bills as we get the equipment. And that's obviously like $140,000.
So
And along with, we're getting the engine repaired, so the engine with the blown motor, that's also getting repaired in this, which if you didn't go through this, you would have to come up with $30,000 just to repair the motor that we have blown. And so what this guy's doing, he's actually financing the repair in this. So you're only coming up with the set amount of $98,000. And that'll get the engine repaired. It'll give you a brand new fire engine and equipment.
Question.
Yeah.
Payment frequency says annual in arrears. Payments are annual, but what does that mean?
Yeah, so basically you got, once you get the down payment, you'll have 1 year before payments due. And at that time, if we went with this option, your payment would be $49,718.25. And that'll be good for another year then. So those will be your year payments for 10 years, I believe it is, 10 years. Now, he could do payments differently, because I know it got brought up that you guys were talking about doing payments every month, and then obviously it'd be a lot cheaper payment, or you could just do the one payment a year. So there is different options we can go with that, you know, but basically at this time, I need an okay to get the down payment and which avenue you guys want to take with it. For 2 weeks, we were down to just one fire engine and one fire truck, and that's all we had. This other engine's been out of service for a long time, and we haven't been able to get the money to repair it, so
47 is down, right?
it's been down. You need $30,000 just to repair it.
So once this is approved,
They will start working on it immediately, and they have the demo pumper ready to be delivered. So not only will they start repairing that one, but we will get a brand new engine right away.
before money's exchanged. And when you say-
We need the money, the down payment.
98.
Yeah. The down payment has to get to them before anything happens.
But let's just go over these numbers. Equipment, I'm sorry. Equipment cost says $492,000. Now, what's in that equipment cost?
So that includes $320,000 fire engine. It includes $30,000 of
100 and what, I'm sorry?
320 for the demo pumper, the
Okay.
demo fire engine. That includes another $30,000 for the engine repair of 1447. So you're at $350,000 now, okay? The remainder of that is $142,000, I believe it's 142, yeah.
Okay.
$142,000 is just the equipment, so it's extrication equipment, it's hose, it's everything that we need to put on a fire engine
Okay.
to do our work.
And then out of that 492, we got to put down 98,400.
Yes, correct.
And that's going to leave 393,600 to be financed.
Yes,
And that's 10 years, 10 payments.
10 payments.
Okay.
And you wouldn't have your first payment till 1 year. So if we came up with March 1st, if you came up with the down payment for March 1st, you wouldn't have another payment till 2019 on March 1st.
Okay.
And that payment would be,
Payments at 49,718.
yes,
And that's at an interest rate of 4.49.
yes. And the interest rates are going up, because the last time I priced it, it was in the 3s, and they said it's going to keep going up, so.
I got a question for you. On your rate, and the asterisk talks about us being not for tax exempt, but it also says bank qualified. Have we already got pre-approval from the bank?
Yes, from what I've told, I actually just spoke to the guy right before this, from Rosenbauer, and he said we are okayed right now for this amount and with the down payment, and he says he can definitely get it done. And I said 100%, he said, yes, I'll get it done.
And that was the finance guy.
And that was from the finance guy.
Have anybody spoke to Yvonne Rittner?
I know he's been in contact with Yvonne multiple times. I don't know if what she's told them. She just pretty much gave them, I think, records and, stuff that they can run for our finance and stuff to make sure that we are qualified.
Well, I've gone over this. I understand where we are and the need is there for the fire engine. I think that it's definitely one of the 3 ways to go, probably the best way for the village to go. But why don't you explain the other 2 options to the trustees?
Yeah, so the other 2 options, I'll start with the one that we actually had in the past I brought up to you was for $620,000, and that was the initial fire engine that we had okayed with the equipment. That's where we thought we were going to get the 2 years of no payments. So with that option, you would have to come up with $126,000 to put down for that. We would build our own fire engine at that point, the one we spec'd out, and it would be about a year for us to take control of that fire engine. And then, obviously, it's more money to put down right away, too. And that would come with all equipment, too, in that quote. The third option is just for the fire engine by itself, and that's for $350,000. And what that quote includes, that includes the brand-new fire engine demo that's ready to go. It includes the $30,000 repair of 1447, the engine repair, the motor repair, and we can take control of that right away. So that's a total of $350,000, where we would have to come up with $70,000 for a down payment. And the only difference with that one is it comes with no equipment for that.
Okay. And there is one more option that we could do, but it don't make sense to do, and that's to just spend $30,000 and put a new engine in.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So that's another option that, worst case, we have to do that no matter what, is repair the engine because we're down so much. But really what we're doing, we're Band-Aiding that fire engine that's going to need more repairs in the future. Yeah, we'll have a brand new rebuilt motor, but the engine itself has like 90,000 miles on, the body, everything about it. Like half the lights don't work, needs tires, it needs suspension work. There's a lot of stuff else it needs. So what we want to do is use that as just a backup at this point. So once it's a backup and it's not going out every day, it's not going to be getting, the miles on it beat up like it has been. So either way, we need to repair that motor. But if it's a frontline engine and we're still down a fire engine basically at that point, so.
All right, well, my feeling on this matter is we should go with the $350,000 engine, fully equipped, for a total of $492, pending Yvonne Redmond telling us that she can handle that down payment and the annual payment of $49,000. I think it should be okay, because the money would come, the down payment would actually come out of the $2.5 million that, from the sale of the Dorchester. And she just got to make it work out, but it seems like that's doable. So I'd like to get a consensus vote. I don't know if you had any more questions, trustee?
I just had a question. What's the life expectancy of an engine?
Right now, our engines are 2004, so we are at 13 years. And
Was that a new engine when we bought that one?
yes, they were brand new engines when we bought them. Right, we have another engine that's a 2015. That was the last purchase one we had. So this will get us pretty far now with the purchase of a new one. And then we'll actually have a full fleet, which we haven't had for a long time, because we'll have 2 fire engines for backups, 1 at each station then, so.
Okay.
All right, I agree we need it.
Trustee,
With option 1,
Denton?
this one here.
Yes, this option right here. Okay,
Must be done, it must be done.
we'll take it to the board, the next meeting, and for a vote, and, man, I'm not used to this. We ain't had a meeting in so long, you know, you get out of practice. But we'll take it to the board for a full vote, and we're gonna recommend that we go with this option that's in front of us.
Okay, thank you, trustees.
Okay?
Is that the meeting after this, or is it going to be in the next?
No?
Okay,
The special meeting, that would be March 5th.
March 5th, okay, thank you.
Yeah, regular board meeting. Okay, well, let's see here. That's it. No executive session, so motion to adjourn.
Second.
All right. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. This meeting is adjourned.